Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the heartwarming story of the Grinch 2018. The story begins high in the snowy mountains, where we meet the Grinch, living all alone with his loyal dog Max. The Grinch absolutely hates Christmas, and there's a reason for that. He grew up in an orphanage, always alone with no friends and no one to share the holidays with. Even Christmas songs drive him crazy. Every morning, Max makes coffee for the Grinch and brings it to him. Later, when the Grinch comes in for breakfast, he's shocked to find there's no food left. This makes no sense to him. He had stocked up plenty of supplies to survive the harsh winter. Then it hits him. During his long, boring days, he had already eaten everything. Max suggests they go down to town to buy groceries. The Grinch doesn't want to go. The whole city is busy preparing for Christmas, but Max finally convinces him. Still annoyed, the Grinch warns Max, "If anyone in town bothers you, you're free to attack them. You have my full permission." Meanwhile, we're introduced to a hard-working woman named Donna. She's running late while heading home and ends up chasing a bus just to catch it. Donna works extremely hard because her husband has passed away, and she's alone raising 3 children by herself. Soon the Grinch and Max arrive in the city. The Grinch sees everyone as his enemy. When people cheerfully wish him Merry Christmas, he snaps back angrily, insulting them instead. The entire town is filled with Christmas cheer, so the Grinch avoids everyone and rushes into a supermarket. Inside, they grab their groceries. A woman asks the Grinch for help, but instead of helping, he accidentally knocks something over and breaks it. The woman gets upset, and the Grinch simply walks away. With their shopping done, the Grinch and Max leave the store. Back at home, we see Donna preparing breakfast for her kids. That's when her eldest daughter, Cindy Lou, comes in. Cindy Lou deeply cares about her mother and always helps her. She can see how much pressure her mom is under, so she makes a special Christmas card, a wish meant for Santa, asking him to help her mother. But when Cindy Lou finishes the card, she realizes the mailman has already left. She takes a shortcut to catch him and accidentally bumps into the Grinch. Annoyed, the Grinch snaps at her and calls her selfish. Cindy Lou gets emotional and tells him, "That card was really important to me." The Grinch replies, "What could be more important than toys?" Cindy Lou answers, "There was a very important wish inside." The Grinch scoffs and says, "Why send a card? You should talk to Santa face to face." Then he adds, "But that'll never happen. No one's ever seen Santa." And with that, he walks away. Soon after, we meet Bricklebomb, busy setting up Christmas decorations for the festival. Because of all the chaos, the Grinch bumps into a balloon and falls. Bricklebomb rushes to help him, remembering the Grinch as his childhood friend, but the Grinch angrily refuses his help. He's furious about the over-the-top Christmas decorations. Bricklebomb explains that the mayor ordered 3 times more decorations this year. The Grinch snaps back, "This is nonsense. You're all clowns," and he storms off toward his mountain home. That night, the entire town lights up, glowing with Christmas joy. Watching from above, the Grinch feels deeply sad, as painful memories from his past, all tied to Christmas, come rushing back. Meanwhile, we see Cindy Lou getting ready to go meet Santa at the North Pole. She puts on layer after layer of sweaters, trying to stay warm. Excited, she tells her mom, "I'm going to meet Santa. I need to talk to him about my wish." Donna smiles and gently replies, "You can go if you want, but it would take almost a month to get there. And by the time you come back, Christmas will already be over." Cindy Lou is shocked. Realizing it's impossible, she cancels her North Pole plan and starts helping her mom with Christmas preparations instead. Back on the mountain, the Grinch is feeling bored. To pass the time, he begins playing his beautiful piano. Seeing this, Max joins in, playing the drums. But Max's drumming ruins the rhythm, and the Grinch snaps at him angrily. Hurt, Max walks away sadly. Seeing Max upset, the Grinch goes after him to make things right. The two of them sit down to play chess together. The Grinch cheats and wins, of course. Just then, everything starts to shake. The Grinch steps outside and sees Bricklebomb hauling an enormous Christmas tree. Bricklebomb proudly explains, "This is the biggest Christmas tree in the world. Once the lights are on, even your house will glow. You should come and see it." Hearing this, the Grinch gets furious. He decides that tonight, he will destroy the Christmas tree, so his house won't be flooded with holiday lights. Later that night, the people of Whoville gather, carrying decorations to dress up the giant tree. Cindy Lou arrives with her mom, bringing a handmade doll. The mayor is there too, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Everyone is smiling, laughing, and decorating together. The Christmas tree begins to look absolutely magical. Cindy Lou walks over to her friend Gruppet and says, "I need to tell you something really important." She pulls him aside and explains, "On Christmas Eve, I'm going to stay awake and meet Santa." Gruppet asks, "What do you want to talk to Santa about?" Cindy Lou hesitates, then says, "It's a secret, but I'll tell you because you're my best friend." She explains how her mom works all day at the office and still works at home at night. Even though Donna pretends everything is fine, Cindy Lou knows she's exhausted and stressed. "That's why I want to talk to Santa, so he can help solve our problems. We'll need a plan if we want to meet him." Soon, the moment arrives. The mayor is about to turn on the Christmas tree lights. High above, the Grinch is watching everything. To destroy the tree, he builds a huge slingshot and prepares to fire. But suddenly, the lock snaps open by mistake, and instead of the tree, the Grinch himself gets launched forward. He crashes straight into the tree and accidentally turns the lights on himself. The crowd cheers in joy, amazed by by the glowing Christmas tree. But the Grinch freezes in fear. The bright lights overwhelm him. As he watches everyone celebrating together, painful memories flood back. Memories of being alone in the orphanage, with no family and no friends. He never got to celebrate Christmas, and every time he saw other kids with their families, he felt just how lonely he truly was. The memories make him panic. He realizes that he was alone back then, and he's still alone now. As the crowd begins singing Christmas songs together, the Grinch can't take it anymore. He storms away in anger, furious and hurt. He makes a dark decision. He will steal Christmas from everyone. If no one celebrates, he won't have to relive his painful past. But there's just one problem. He has no idea how to do it. And then, an idea hits him. The next morning, we see the Grinch waking up early and starting his workout. He proudly tells Max, "A strong body creates a strong will." Then he takes Max into his planning room. That's where the Grinch finally reveals his big idea. "I'm going to become Santa Claus, but instead of spreading holiday joy, I'll steal it. In just one night, I'll take every gift and every Christmas tree." Meanwhile, Cindy Lou heads out with her friend Gruppet to their treehouse to plan how to meet Santa. Once they arrive, they start brainstorming together. Cindy Lou says, "I'll stay awake all night and wait for Santa." Gruppet shakes his head and replies, "You won't be able to do that. By the time you wake up, Santa will already be gone." This makes Cindy Lou sad. Gruppet suggests a few ideas, but none of them really work. Then suddenly, Cindy Lou gets a brilliant idea. She tells Gruppet, "For this plan to work, we'll need help from all our friends." Back on the mountain, the Grinch starts studying a Christmas book to learn how Santa works. He discovers that Santa always wears red and travels in a sleigh pulled by reindeer. So the Grinch sets out to find reindeer. To catch one, he creates a special horn, but when he blows it, a goat shows up instead, screaming loudly. After chasing the goat away, the Grinch and Max head south into the freezing cold. Despite the harsh weather, they keep moving forward. Soon they spot a whole herd of reindeer. But the moment the goat makes noise again, all the reindeer run off. That's when the Grinch notices one reindeer left behind, a chubby one named Fred. The Grinch hides in the snow and makes his move. Fred tries to escape, but after a short chase, the Grinch finally catches him. With Fred secured, they head back toward town. Meanwhile, Cindy Lou gathers all her friends together. She tells them, "We only have a few hours to catch Santa Claus." The kids get excited, thinking they'll catch Santa stealing toys. But Cindy Lou quickly explains, "I don't want to stop him. I just need to talk to him personally." Hearing this, the kids hesitate and refuse. So Cindy Lou reminds them, "When you needed help, I helped you. Now I need your help too." After a moment, they all agree. Cindy Lou tells them, "We'll start working on the plan tomorrow morning." Then everyone heads home. That night, we see the Grinch, Max, and Fred sneaking into town to steal a sleigh. The Grinch climbs onto Bricklebaum's roof, trying to stay hidden. But Bricklebaum's dog spots him and starts chasing him. Dodging the dog, the Grinch manages to reach the roof, grab the sleigh, and escape. Back at home, the Grinch is thrilled. For him, it's been a very successful day. Soon, all three, Grinch, Max, and Fred, fall asleep together. The next morning, Fred makes coffee for the Grinch. Surprisingly, it tastes really good. After breakfast, the trio finally begins preparing seriously for the plan. They need to figure out how many houses are in the city. To do that, he straps Max into a flying jacket, equipped with a voice and video system. Using the suit, the Grinch sends Max flying over the city. From above, the Grinch guides him, telling him to move from house to house and start counting. But Max gets distracted by the smell of food down below. He loses control, crashes, and ends up smashing straight into the Grinch himself. Back at home, the Grinch gathers Max and Fred and lays out the full plan. To steal every gift, he explains, we'll need to cover 223 houses using a precise route, and we'll only have 7 hours to finish the mission. He warns them, we'll need to be fast and careful. There will be obstacles everywhere, and if you get distracted by cookies or presents, we'll get caught, so stay focused. Meanwhile, Cindy Lou and her friends are busy building a trap. Their plan is simple. When Santa comes into the house, he'll be drawn toward the cookies and fall right into it. Back on the mountain, the Grinch finishes modifying the sleigh and begins practicing how to drive it. After a few tries, he finally learns to control it properly and feels proud of himself. But suddenly, Fred stops moving. Standing in front of him is his family. Fred is overjoyed to see them again. Seeing this, the Grinch lets Fred go back to his family. But once Fred leaves, the Grinch feels a little sad. Now he has to find another way to pull the sleigh. Down in Whoville, the town is buzzing with excitement. Markets are crowded, and everyone is smiling because Christmas is just one day away. Back at home, the Grinch builds all kinds of new gadgets for the mission. He tells Max, these tools will be very useful tonight, but there's still one thing missing, something to wear. So the Grinch creates a Santa-style outfit for himself. Once he puts it on, he's finally ready. Looking at Max, the Grinch says, you're loyal, brave, and always by my side. That's why you'll be my driver tonight. Max is thrilled. As evening falls, there's only a short time left before Santa is supposed to arrive. Families head home early and go to bed. Cindy Lou's friends wish her good luck for the mission. Then Cindy Lou's mom comes to her. She gently says, "I hope the wish you asked for comes true." Cindy Lou smiles and replies, "I wish the same for you." Donna goes to sleep, and the moment she's gone, Cindy Lou quietly begins setting up her mission. We now see the Grinch and Max fully ready for their mission. The Grinch looks at Max and says, "All right, let's go. Show me what you've got." Max pulls the sleigh with all his strength. The Grinch smiles proudly as they fly straight into the city. Working together, the Grinch and Max use their gadgets to sneak into house after house, stealing gifts, Christmas trees, and decorations. The mission isn't easy. They face plenty of obstacles along the way, but they never stop. The Grinch keeps stuffing the sleigh with everything, all the things he never had as a child. Every string of fairy lights he sees, he steals them too. Slowly, the city's bright glow fades away, and Whoville is left dark and silent. The Grinch feels satisfied. Only one house remains. The final house belongs to Cindy Lou. Sliding down the chimney, the Grinch carefully wraps up the Christmas tree. Then he spots a cookie. As he reaches for it, he falls straight into Cindy Lou's trap. Cindy Lou wakes up and comes downstairs. She's shocked to see Santa stuck in the trap. Quickly, she helps him out and apologizes for setting it up. Then she notices the tied-up Christmas tree. Confused, she asks, "Why are you taking our Christmas tree with you?" The Grinch panics, but quickly makes up an excuse. "One of the lights was broken. I'm taking it to my workshop to fix it." Then he gently tells her, "Go back to bed. When you wake up, the lights and gifts will all be right where they belong." Cindy Lou looks at him and says, "I don't want any gifts. I just want to ask something for my mom." The Grinch is stunned. She explains, "My mom works so hard for everyone else. My wish is to see her happy." Hearing this, the Grinch becomes emotional, but he softly sends Cindy Lou back to bed. Before leaving, Cindy Lou says, "When we hear Christmas songs, our sadness goes away and our hearts feel peaceful." She hugs him and says, "You're really kind." Cindy Lou goes back to sleep. The Grinch gathers the stolen items and rejoins Max, but Cindy Lou's words echo in his mind. He looks at Max and says, "I just met an incredible kid." They head back toward the mountain, but the Grinch can't stop thinking. Maybe he could have been happy too, just like everyone else. The next morning, people all over Whoville wake up to a shocking sight. Every gift, every Christmas tree, gone. The entire town is confused and stunned. No one understands who could have done this. Cindy Lou feels responsible. She tells her mom, "I trapped Santa because I wanted something special for you. Maybe he got angry, and that's why Christmas disappeared." Donna kneels beside her and gently says, "This isn't your fault. Christmas lives in our hearts. Only our things are gone." She smiles and adds, "My greatest gift is you." Hearing this, Cindy Lou finally smiles again. We now see the Grinch carrying all the stolen Christmas items up into the mountains, ready to throw everything away forever. Just then, he hears the sound of Christmas songs. At first it makes him angry, but when he looks down, he sees the entire town standing together, singing Christmas songs as one. Then the Grinch spots Cindy Lou in the crowd. At that moment, something inside him changes. His heart begins to soften. He realizes that maybe, if he could be more like her, his pain might finally fade away. The Grinch closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His heart starts beating faster, stronger, and suddenly, all his sadness disappears. He feels happy, but just then, the sleigh begins to slip and fall off the mountain. The Grinch tries to save it using his gadgets, but the cliff starts to break apart. At the last second, Fred appears and grabs the rope. With the help of his entire family, they pull the sleigh back up to safety. Seeing Fred, the Grinch smiles, and in that moment, he makes a final decision. He will change. He will become good. Turning the sleigh around, the Grinch heads back toward the city with all the gifts. When the people of Whoville see him returning, they are shocked. Standing before everyone, the Grinch speaks honestly. "I did this. I stole your Christmas. I thought it would ease the pain in my heart, but it didn't. And for that, I am truly sorry." Then he looks at Cindy Lou and says, "Please forgive me. I wronged you." After returning the gifts, the Grinch heads back to his mountain with Max. There, he tells Max, "I need some time alone." Max rides the lift with coffee for the Grinch. Inside the lift, he finds a gift. The Grinch smiles and says, "It's for you." Max is overjoyed. They wish each other a Merry Christmas. Just then, Cindy Lou arrives. She's come to invite the Grinch to Christmas dinner. Surprised, the Grinch says, "But I stole your Christmas." Cindy Lou replies warmly, "I know, but everyone wants you to come tonight. You've been alone for a long time." And with that, she leaves. That evening, the Grinch gets dressed and goes to Cindy Lou's house for dinner. Donna welcomes him with a smile. Cindy Lou is thrilled to see him and introduces him to everyone. The Grinch helps Donna in the kitchen. Soon, everyone gathers at the table. Before dinner begins, the Grinch speaks from the heart. "I've hated Christmas my whole life, but now I understand. I didn't hate Christmas. I hated being alone." He looks around and smiles, "But I'm not alone anymore, because I have all of you, and that's because of Cindy Lou." Hearing this, everyone smiles, wishes each other a Merry Christmas, and celebrates together as one family. And that's how the Grinch learned that Christmas isn't about gifts or lights. It's about love, family, and never being alone. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more heartwarming stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, Christmas lives in the heart.